In this video, we are going to see how to send email notifications when a new SendinBlue contact is added to a list. So here, every time a new contact is added to a list in SendinBlue, which is an email marketing solution, you want that a mail should be sent to the user who has been just added. It can be like a welcome message. How can that be done? For this, you will have to integrate the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. So here your trigger application will be SendinBlue and your action application will be Gmail. Now how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. Now on the right hand side, we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. So since I'm an existing user, I'm simply going to click on sign in. If you are a new user, you can sign up. It's not going to take more than 2 minutes. Now here we have reached all applications page. So these are the various products of Pabbly, and here we are going to click on access now for Pabbly Connect as we are doing this integration using Pabbly Connect software. Now we have reached the dashboard. On the right hand side, there's a tab create workflow. Let's click on this, and a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. Now what is my objective here? That every time a new SendinBlue contact is created, I want to send an email notification to the person. So I'm going to name it as send email notification when a new SendinBlue contact is added to list. Let's click on create. And as we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically action here is the response of your trigger application. As per this integration, my trigger application will be SendinBlue. Let's click on this. And the trigger event here would be new contact added to a list. So here we have received a webhook URL which is going to act as a bridge for connecting SendinBlue and Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to copy this. And now here we have to follow the following steps. So this is the help desk given. Please read this carefully. I'm going to take you to my SendinBlue account. And here, since we are creating a contact, let's go to contacts. On the left hand side, we can see settings. Click on this, go to webhooks. And here on the right hand side, we have a tab, add a new webhook. Let's click on this. Now I'm going to paste the URL that we have just copied here, and then here when a contact is added to a list, so I'm going to check on this event and click on add. So you can see that the webhook has been saved successfully. Now going back to Pabbly Connect, here it is asking me to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response, which basically means that now I'm supposed to create a contact in SendinBlue. So I'm going to take you back to SendinBlue, and here let's go to contacts once again. Now on the right hand side, we have the option to create a new subscription form. You can create your own. I already have created a form. The name is contact form. Here you can see that you can design the entire form. I have the 4 fields: first name, last name, email address and mobile number. Now you can add it to a particular list. I have added it to new contact submission. I'm going to the share option, and here you can see that this is the link for your form. So I'm going to copy this link and open this in a new incognito window. So as I do that, here is the form right in front of us, and now I'm going to fill in the details. So let's say the first name here is Dummy. The last name is Smart. Then we have the email address which is dummysmart@pabblytudes.com, and here we have the mobile number. Now I'm going to click on subscribe. So here we can see that the subscription has been confirmed. So taking you back to Pabbly Connect, let's see if we have received the API response, and here you can see that we have received the same. So we have received the email address of the person and the date of creation, but we haven't received the user details yet. So I'm going to choose my action application once again as SendinBlue. Here it is. And the action event here would be to get a contact information. Let's click on connect. And here Pabbly Connect is asking once again to connect itself with the SendinBlue account. I'm going to go ahead with the existing connection. And here we have to enter the email address. So I'm going to switch this mapping button on, and map this email address. How do I do that? So here you can see the previous step. Let's click on this, and this here is the email address. Now why did I map this information? So that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. Had I written this email address manually, then even when my workflow was running for the nth time, it would have taken the same email address. Now I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. And as I do that, here you can see we have received the email address. Then here we have the first name, last name. Then we have the mobile number. Once I have received this, what is my objective? I want to send an email to the user. So here I'm going to look for Gmail. Here it is. And the action event would be to send email. Let's click on Connect. So here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Gmail account. I'm going to click on Add New Connection, Connect with Gmail. Now here it is asking me to choose the account. So chosen. And once this is done, then here I'm going to click on Allow. And we can see that the authorization has been successful, which basically means that Gmail is now connected with Pabbly Connect. Now here we have to enter the recipient's email address. I'm again going to map the information. Let's click on this. Go to step 1, and this here is the email address. Next is the sender's name. So now this information is going to remain static as the name of the company is not going to change again. So I'm simply going to write Pabbly Connect. Then we have the email subject. So I'm going to write welcome email. Okay. Then we have reply to email content type. So I have selected plain. Now the email content. So here I'm going to write dear. Now I'm going to map the name. So here is the first name. Then put a space, and then we have the last name. So dear Dummy Smart, welcome to SendinBlue. Thanks for signing up. We are glad to have you as a part of our team. You will get regular updates on the various offers and new launches. Regards. Now once we have written this, the next thing is if you wish to add a file, so you can write the name of the file here and the attachment URL here. I'm going to simply click on Save and Send Test Request. And as I do that, here you can see we have received the response. Now I'm going to show you the mail that we must have received. So yes, here we can see welcome email, dear Dummy Smart, and this is the mail. So this basically means that our integration is a success. But we also need to check the same in real time. So I'm going to again take you to SendinBlue, copy this link, open this in a new incognito window. And now I'm going to fill up this form once again. So let's say the first name this time is test. The last name is dummy. Then we have the email address, which is testdummy@pabblytudes.com. And then we have the mobile number. So this is, now I'm going to click on subscribe. And as we do that, here we can see that the subscription has been confirmed, which basically means that now I should have received another email. So let's go to the email address. And yes, here we have received another email, dear test dummy, and then the rest of the message. So this basically means our integration is a success. Now I'm taking you back to Pabbly Connect to understand what we have done. So here our trigger application was SendinBlue, where the event was new contact added to a list. Then our action application first was SendinBlue, where we had to receive the contact information, and our final action application was Gmail, where we had to send email. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us. Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.